You can't visit a school by just looking up stats about it and looking at pictures. You really need to get on the campus to get a better feel.
So you can hear what it's like to actually live and be a Roger Williams student instead of just a college student.
Everyone's been on campus tours, but we want to show you why Roger is the place for you.
Our disciplines in architecture, historic preservation, art and architectural history, urban and regional planning are fundamentally oriented toward connecting to life beyond school and the professions and career opportunities. There's a great community, and the community is centered on achieving important work that balances new ideas with existing ideas, with modernism and history, with new community opportunities, with new individual expression. But it's a creative community where people all have a voice.
practice and need to perform. They have coaches that strategize and help them get better. And other people are watching for entertainment. If I told you what that was, then you might tell me that it's sport.
We call it a team because it's a team of people communicating, being very competitive to hit their goal, the same as in any sport. And we're in a room with computers instead of on a field doing physical aspect, but the communication is just the same.
Being in the room and next to your teammates creates a really good synergy, and it leads to a lot of advantages that playing from your room does not allow for them to have. I think this year really shows that we're doing so much better than all previous years competitively. Not only do you make genuine friendships with people, because a lot of people get to know each other through these games, but there is money to be won in these competitions.
But it's also pride, school pride, that we're beating major schools. Everybody kind of thinks like we're a small team, underdog. No, nobody knows us, and we're punching up, and it's awesome.
Students and athletes can also come join and watch the Roger Williams sailing team compete. The Sailing Center is 6,300 square feet and contains team meeting rooms and offices, boat storage, a small functional kitchen, locker rooms, and public gathering spaces. As you can see in the all-hands room, this room is set up for conferences. The space is perfect for team meetings and holding small events for both sailing and non-sailing purposes. You can see the floor-to-ceiling windows, which, even from the inside, give a visitor a complete view of the Mount Hope Bay. We are now in the foyer of the Sailing Center, where a visitor would enter from the side as opposed to the back of the center. The stairs are made of aluminum, and as you can hear, they echo as I walk down. Up here are our list of Roger Williams sailing team's accomplishments, such as All-American awards and championships won by the Division I sailing team. We are now on the first floor of the Sailing Center, where the coach's office, team locker rooms, and boat garage is. These teams can use this room to conduct meetings, and the coaches now have a place to plan for events and competitions coming up. We are now in the boat garage, where the boats can be taken to be cleaned or fixed. Instead of taking them to an off-campus site, the sailing team can now tow them right into here to fix them for a quicker service. Also, this is used as a storage garage to keep the boats out of the winter elements. The Sailing Center facilitates competitive sailing, environmental sustainability, and public waterfront access for a unique and friendly space for athletes and students alike to enjoy.
If you're interested in studying the humanities, arts, and education, you often have a passion for those things. Here, we really build into our programs the capacity for you to have experiential learning opportunities, to do internships in your field, to get a sense of what the professional requirements are while you study and do what you love.
I'm proud to tell people that this law school is different. When you come to RWU Law, you become part of the Rhode Island legal family, and most of that family is gathered here in Providence, where we have our new facility.
I picked RWU for a wider range of reasons. One, location.
Roger Williams being positioned where it is in Rhode Island, you are so centrally located when you're at the Bristol campus to Providence and Newport and still the small town of Bristol. And then to be able to so quickly hop into Providence where it's the city lifestyle and get to experience all of these things that normally for other schools, if you're in a rural area, that's what you're learning from.
It just allows students to really personalize what they want to do. So if there are classes based in Bristol and they're working in Newport, that's great. But if there are classes on the Providence campus that dovetail with the externship that they want to do or the clinic that they're doing down here, it means that they can really build their curriculum around a Providence experience, certainly in their third year.
Our existence as the only law school in the state of Rhode Island has really opened incredible doors for our students.
And it really does dawn on you how many opportunities you get because Rhode Island is like this small world of itself.
We're in the heart, we're in the central nervous system of the state.
The fact that we are highly accessible on the public transportation system and that we can walk to court, those are really critical components of what we're doing.
We're in the place where the work is being done. Our students have a home base here, so if they're in between pro bono projects and have an hour, they can come here and do homework and then go back out to a meeting.
With the classes that we have here, it's easier for students to not have to run back and forth between Providence and Bristol.
Because I work down in Providence, so it's nice to have a place to come if I'm early for work, or right when I get out. I typically have a lot of meetings because I'm involved in a lot of things, so I do them here.
I've had externships in town, so if I'm either out of an externship early or I have a class here and I'm here early, I utilize all the different rooms here on campus and I hit the books and I study and I try and catch up before class starts.
Since I'm also always in here for work and clinic, I take classes remotely here.
This expanded presence in Providence makes it easier for more of our students to do the kind of experiential work that they want to do.
I really loved the fact that they not only had a criminal defense clinic, but they had a clinical guarantee.
I loved that they had all these clinical programs and this opportunity for me to apply my learning.
We guarantee a clinical experience for each and every student.
Clinical programs represent the capstone of a legal education. There is really no substitute for learning from experience. The in-house clinics, our field clinic, and our clinical externship programs are all designed around that model, the model of learning from experience.
These aren't simulation cases that our students are working on. They're real cases involving real people who need and get real help.
It's about being in Providence, connecting with clients, connecting with the lawyers who are doing this work, seeing them in court, and knowing that this is the focus of the community that we're working in, and that's where our students should be.
All three of the programs that we offer in the School of Engineering, Computing, and Construction Management are accredited by outside agencies. In all three cases, there are very clear student outcomes which are imposed by the accrediting agencies. We have very clear standards that we are trying to achieve, both with our students when they graduate and how they perform 3 to 5 years afterwards.